Welcome back, everybody. I'm Josue, and this is another episode of Let's Play Diablo 3. We're here in the Silver Spire trying to chase down the Lord of Terror and finish the game. When last we left her, our heroine had defeated several obnoxious and cheesy enemy bosses. Hit level 32 and prepared to face whatever this dungeon or tower, whatever you want to call it, has to throw at her. Let's keep moving here. Just that whole wall, apparently. There's a corruption guys, yeah. Oh, they're everywhere, huh?
By all that is holy, do you see that enemy over there?
Need more time.
Oh, he's an icer too. Not good. Alright, I'm just gonna fire from here and try and get some DPS in there.
I remember angels striding through these halls in all their majesty. We thought ourselves the master.
Uze, the Gorgon, frozen. Yeah, kill her.
Our downfall.
Kill her fast. There we go. Alright, we got some yellow plate leggings. Let's go ahead and take a second to check those out. 33 intelligence, 5 thorns, and 2 sockets. So not really better than what we have. That's a shame. Less armor too. Oh well. You know, you can't win them all. Let's keep moving here. Slave Nightmare. Nice. Wow, look at it. Left like a sigil behind. Tormented angels. Let's free them. Oh, not good. Yeah, that's still hitting me. Damn it. Oh, these mages. They keep really annoying. Nice. Alright. Man, I gotta watch where I'm standing up here.
Needs more time.
Kill all these guys. What was that thing? A porcupine? Oh, it's a crossbow. Okay, makes sense. Not quite sure. Here we go. Here's a bridge. That's good. There we go. Keep moving. Got some decent guys here. Oh shit. These guys are kind of nasty. Yeah, they're tossing mortars around and stuff. Damn it.
Returns to me.
Yeah, 'cause I picked up a health globe. So yeah, and I'm just trying to like slow them and dot them as much as possible because they were doing way too much damage.
It is good to have you with us again, Tyrion.
I am sorry to have worried you. There was much I had to overcome.
Morlu Incinerator. It's not going well. Man, it's still hitting me even after I dodge it like that? The hitbox is pretty wide there.
Spirit be free, warrior of the heavens.
Yeah, there's a lot going on right here.
Strike is true.
How many of these?
Need more time.
Gotta keep moving here. There's just a lot of guys. Guys are not playing around at all. They're in it to win it, man. It's getting ridiculous up in here. Incinerator bastard. Big area. Not quite sure where I'm going here. I'm just trying to clear it out. Get around the edges and stuff. Okay. Vile lesions everywhere, but no way off the deck. Let's see if we can't find it. Maybe over here? Something over here?
The truth burns.
Very nice. Okay, keep going, keep going. Alright, it must not be up here. I must be on the wrong area, so... That whole thing was like, oh gosh. Wait a minute. Where... Climb to the pinnacle of heaven in the silver spire? I must have missed something. There must be something there.
This is our end. It shall be one to remember.
The truth burns.
Is it over here? Where did I... Hold on. It doesn't make any sense. There's no... What am I missing? Was there something up there? Oh, wait a minute. Right here. Okay. Alright, that's where it is. I missed it. Alright.
Needs more time. Needs more time.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch more here that I missed. Clearly. Whoa, 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 who was that doing? What? Demon Fire Nightmare? Wow. I'm getting hit by that nonsense. Alright, at least he's dead.
Perfect strike. Need more time.
Just die already.
Evil has been rebuked. The mighty adversary is before.
Oh boy.
Needs more time. I do not have enough mana. Need more mana.
Nice. And that acid rain is really, really critical. So good. Go. Cleaned out. Fairly straightforward. This guy will just polish to death. I know he's under my face cam, but it's just a mallet word. Nothing special. Alright, we got an orange, or we got a yellow arrow, so now we know where to go. We'll head right there. Alright, the pinnacle of heaven. I think we may want to take a quick trip back to town real fast before we do this. Let's talk to anybody who has anything left to say.
I came up here to dig. I'll be
No, I didn't
damned
really
if I'm
mean-
leaving without a fight.
Level 26 though. No. This is all junk. Okay. All right. Drop that off. Nothing. He won't talk. But I think the Enchantress and Lyndon the Rogue have a couple things left to say before the end here. A sacred pact.
I remember standing before the Prophet, my life hung by a thread, but he healed me and my sisters.
Was the prophet a powerful spirit?
No, not precisely. I do not know what his true nature was, only that he possessed great power. He said we had done well to slay the demons. He was very kind. When we had recovered, he offered to train us further.
Did you agree?
Yes, I owe him my life. Slaying the lords of hell would please him. It is the least I can do.
Okay. She also, oops. Also had another one called Leah's Fate, right?
You were gravely mistaken, my friend. I could not see through an illusion of such power, such treachery.
Neither did the spirits. they could not, then we are all blameless.
Right.
When I think of what she suffered through, we must find a way to stop Diablo. The Prophet would never forgive me if he knew my part in unleashing this terror upon the world.
So she doesn't really remember who the Prophet is, but... Alright, the dying angel.
I found a strange document on one of the angels' bodies in the high heavens. It is very old, maybe centuries even older than I.
Oh? What is
And it would let me make an amazing
These
weapon.
things do not always happen by chance alone.
I am not certain. The script is very old and foreign to me. When I saw the angel, he was dying. But even though he was in great pain, he reached out to me with the document in his hand, like he wanted me to take it. By the time I approached him, he was still. His spirit had already gone.
And a hidden legacy?
I spoke with Ethereal, and he helped me translate the document. It was written by an angel who saw promise in humanity. He began to teach a group of young women who had killed the demons their masters summoned.
You and your sisters?
None other. The Prophet I have followed for so many years. He was an angel.
That is why you knew Tyrael was an angel.
Yes, but I do not know whether the Prophet was the dying angel I met or not. The writings say that he worked in absolute secrecy. Ethereal knew nothing of them.
Then you must find a new path through the world without him.
You are right. And I hope that path will still be with you, my friend.
Okay. So, the Prophet was an angel. Let's see what Lyndon has to talk about. Brotherly love?
Does your brother know that you love his wife?
No, she didn't take the time to tell him before waltzing off to the altar. Now their children would starve if not for the gold I send their way.
But you are responsible for their father's imprisonment.
He will be free again in time. Paying off the Merchants Guild of Kingsport is no small task. And aren't you supposed to be on my side here?
The scoundrel's wealth?
What do you do with all of the riches you find?
Living a life of depravity and overindulgence, naturally.
In this cold and desolate place? I doubt it.
Fine. Perhaps I've found that my treasure is put to better use elsewhere.
You send your riches away?
Yeah, that's all
We
on
all
border. He
have
just
debts
talked
to
about
pay
how
for.
he was sending money to the kids. His nephew and niece or whatever. A lost family.
Do you think of your family still?
No point in it. I'll never see them again.
Are you so assured of our defeat?
My brother's wife thinks I was involved with his imprisonment, and he believes her.
What?
As low as I am, I would never frame him. Not even to win her back. But they won't hear a word of it. For all the gold I send to them, I receive nothing in response.
New option. Final gift.
I have a gift for you, Lindan.
Is that so?
It is gold. We will go to Kingsport one day soon. Then you can pay your debts, and your brother will be free.
You are much too kind.
We have journeyed together a long way. I am happy to aid you.
Words fail me.
Words are not always needed.
Okay, so I guess she gave him some gold? Like, doesn't look like it was any of mine, so I guess that's it. Very little pomp and circumstance to the completion of these storylines. Alright, let's go back. Head up to the pinnacle of heaven.
Nephilim, I see you did not heed my warning. Or perhaps you think yourself strong enough to fix me.
I do not wish to fight you, but if I must, I will.
Imperius, stop this madness. Diablo is the enemy here, not the Nephilim.
Tyrael, I will deal with you soon enough. I will... What is this? No! Diablo has reached the arch!
No. Diablo has begun extinguishing the Crystal Arch. That's why the angels have fallen. If its light should go out forever, we must defeat Diablo before that happens.
Then it is up to us. Without your wings, you can still fight.
Diablo's vile corruption bars our path. Stand back. Eldruin's light shall clear the way.
Okay. Woo! It saddens me to see the angels fall, though Imperius' anger was growing too great. This may be for the best. He will have time to come to his senses while I face Diablo. Surely Imperius cannot doubt me if I save the high heavens. I must speak to Tyrael and find out if he is ready for me to go.
Perhaps we aren't so different after all.
We all have something worth fighting for. Angels are no exception.
The gate has been opened, Nephilim. This last trial is yours alone.
I could not have done any of this without you, Tyrael.
It was an honor, but this is the moment you were made for. This is the hour of mankind's victory.
Alright, here we go. Let's face the Lord of Terror, the primeval incarnate, Diablo. Or maybe fight our way there first. Yeah, okay, we have to find him first. I leave for the Crystal Arch with Tyrael's blessing. He has been a worthy guide and more than that, a friend. I truly hope that my power within will allow me to save his people and his home. The spirits say it must be so, and they have always been right. Should I fail, I will go to Imburavakura and embrace my ancestors once more. No, there is no reason for fear. I will fight with all my heart. Okay, here we go. Let's do this.
You best go on without me.
Oh boy. No help from Cormac, I guess. Let's move on. Let's see what we have. Oh boy, here we go. Diablo, the Crystal Arch at the top of the prime silver spire of the high heavens. It's all coming together. It's all happening right now.
The 7 evils are one within me. I am Legion.
Needs more time.
Oh boy. Okay, so basically I just had to run away while I made sure the new camera, the face cam came back, but now I need to try and figure out how to fight Diablo. This is ridiculous. There we go. Uh-oh, no! Oh, I got trapped. Not good, not good. Okay, so when he starts putting up, what did he dot me too? Great. So when he puts up, when he starts putting up those trappy things, I gotta watch it. Come on, Diablo the Primeval. I can take a little fire. Oh, trappy things. Trappy things. Don't get trapped by the trappy things. All right. Oh my god.
Not ready yet.
I don't know if I can terrify him either. No, I don't think it... No, terrify I don't think works on him. Oh, he suddenly moves faster. It's really weird. It's like, I was thinking about going slow, but then I decided to go fast. Alright, healing well.
Need more time.
Oh, trapped. Not good, not good. Why did I do that? That's not right. Had to use a health potion. Too low, too low. That's hitting me way too much too. You bastard, where are you? Where did he go? trappies! Come on, Diablo. What you got? Let me hit another healing well. Oh, he dazed me!
Enough! Let us see how you fare in my realm of terror.
Okay, phase 2 looks like he's gonna change something up. Oh, he teleported me. Oh, not good.
Only by defeating us can you return to your own realm. But none have ever crawled from the depths of their own terror.
Okay. Oh, not that good. Oh, she's a witch doctor. Yeah, okay, I get it. She'll do what I do. Oh, this is nasty. I should still be in the same place, though, shouldn't I? There should be a healing well still.
Needs more time.
Can you feel your death approaching?
Shadow of Diablo. Terror Phantasm. Whew. I don't have a whole lot of damage here. I really need to...
Your Nephilim power will not help you in this one, mortal.
Hang on. Oh, this isn't good.
How tastes your fear, Nephilim?
Oh, so nasty. At least I haven't died yet. That's something, right? Oh, health globe, nice. Keep hitting him, See, the thing is, he does that slow walk, and then he starts moving. Shall not wake from this nightmare. That's not good. Oh, okay, he doesn't move around that much. So he's still... Oh, he's dying. I'm getting him, hold on.
You cannot defeat your own terror.
Oh, you bastard! This isn't even him, this is just the terror. This is just the shadow, I should say.
Your Nephilim power will not help you in this one, mortal.
He's almost done. Just the shadow, but still. Going to phase 3 would be good. Yeah!
No! This wretched light must be eradicated!
Alright. Here we go.
All that you have known, all that you have ever loved, shall die along with you, Nephilim.
Okay, no, don't let... He's stomping at the floor like he intends to do something about it. I can't let him hit me so hard. Damn it. I don't know. Ooh, what is that about? I don't even know where he is. He's over here. He's down here somewhere. All right. He does kind of have a pattern. No. Not good, not good. Dying,
That
dying.
is impossible.
Dying. Oh, not good, not good. Oh, oh my goodness. What is going on right now? Don't get me. Damn it, you got me. Stay away from him until at least my health button comes back. Damn it. Oh, I'm on the other side of the friggin' health thing. Son of a beast. Alright. Oh, oh. Okay, I just didn't want to get trapped by that nonsense. That's no good. Kinda happened anyway. I think I better just eat up another potion. Oh my god, this guy's crazy hard. Much harder than the rest of the game. Come on, don't stand in that. What are you doing? You can't horrify the Lord of Terror. Doesn't work. Ah, he moved, teleported. He's the primeval. Alright. I don't know if he's got something after this. I'm running out of, like... This is a long fight if he does. Why isn't it... Why isn't it... There we go. Move, 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 move. Okay. He's dying, he's dying, we're getting close. Oh, that aims! Damn it, that aims! I gotta get over to the other one. Oh, so low. So low, not good. Teleporter bastard's gonna kill me. Here we go. Oh, thank you. Okay. Let's go finish him off. Or maybe he'll come and kill us. More likely. He's very close now. Die, you bastard. Yes! Yes, die! Oh wait, we still gotta destroy him! Wait a minute, how much time do we have for this? Okay, wait, maybe I don't understand what happened. Oh! Oh, that was pretty good, man. That was pretty good. That was a good, fun fight. He was intimidating. I mean, he better be last boss of the friggin' game. Okay. Whew. A lot of cool items, looks like. Let's pick some of these up, see what we got. A lot of good loot reward for killing the primeval here at the end of the game and normal difficulty. Looks like our friends have some stuff they want to say to us too, but let's check out our new items real quick before we finish up the last little bits of our side quests in the end of the game. We've got time for that. Yeah, we got another 27 minutes. Alright, so junky two-hand, kind of junky one-hand. Some interesting magic bracers, not very good. Okay, what do we got? We got an unidentified rare scoundrel token. Let's see what that is first. 19 strength, 52 int, 58 vit, 78 life after each kill, regenerate 3 life per second, and monster kills. Grant plus 11 experience. So that's nice for an up-and-coming scoundrel. We'll hang on to that. I think we have a pair of dice back home too. That's pretty good. We got 2 snakes, or 2 vipers rather. So let's identify both of them and compare them with the one we've got. Remembering that we've got an additional 18 vitality from the gem there. Let's see. Okay, this one has less damage. A decent life per second, 7 life per second. A little magic fun. Ooh, 49 maximum mana. That's pretty significant actually. Critical hit chance 1.5. Some monster kills and a socket. So it's a very nice mojo. It'd be a slight loss for some of this stuff. It'd give me a little bit more mana. And I could maybe build a crit build around that, but it's not for me. So I hang on to it. It's a nice piece, but not for this character. If I were to play it forward, a little bit less damage, a little bit more mana regeneration per second, but then kind of meh. Not that great. Affixes in the sockets, so that's not too spectacular. And then let's check out the shield here. We were taking a lot of damage here in the Act 4, so maybe we should have gone and switched to a shield. This would give us a lot of protection, 225 armor, some strength, dex, intelligence, and vitality, some thorns, and it's got a socket on it, so that's actually a pretty nice piece, but I'll stick with my banished rifle here. Alright, let's go ahead on in here and talk to our companions. Let's speak to Cormac first. A hero's honor.
Victory at last. There was never a doubt in my mind, friend. You are a true champion.
Alright, so Cormac, our loyal boon companion, been here through the whole game with us. Diablo vanquished.
So the Lord of Terror falls. May all the souls ravaged by his evil rest in peace.
Okay, and lastly, fallen comrades.
It's finally over. Many brave souls died in this war. Thanks to us, they did not perish in vain.
Okay, Enchantress, what have you got to say here at the end? A hero of prophecy.
You truly are the one the prophet promised. You were everything that all the angels and all of humanity could have hoped for. And, well, you're awfully nice too.
Oh, thank you, Enchantress. And Scoundrel, what's your last word on the matter? Oh wait, I missed something here. Fate's fulfillment.
I cannot believe it all came to pass, just as the prophet wished. I left everything I knew behind to fight with you. It was the best choice I have ever made.
Lyndon? A worthwhile quest?
Well, it was all worth it. Everything. The cuts, the bruises, having to break bread with that Templar. Ah, jest. You are like family to me now. I owe you the world, my friend. But now I better shut up before I make myself sick.
Good for you. Hero for the ages.
That was astounding. What you did back there. You're the greatest hero in history. Everyone in Kingsport will know your name if I have my way. They'll sing it for the rest of time. Hell, I will sing right now if you want me to.
So we'll become a legend and a myth eventually as the wheel of time turns.
I can't believe you really did it.
Deeply moved.
I see tears in your eyes, Lyndon.
No. It's raining.
It does not rain in this world.
Well, it does now.
Okay. So, I guess I was wrong, personally. I thought there was something suspicious about ourself, the protagonist character, being introduced as the Nephilim. But maybe she was born as a new Nephilim, I don't know. Anyway, let's see. The spirits were right. I have fought Diablo and won. They cry for joy and tell me I am wise to have listened to him. When I left the tribe of the Five Hills, when I left the tribe of the Five Hills in the Taganze. I have seen many sights since I set out from the jungle, but the death of the primeval is the greatest of them all. I will never forget it, nor will I forget the sacrifices my friends have made to help me get here. Okay, so I believe that's all that's left. We've had a grand journey here from the spirits calling us to the Fallen Star in Tristram to the streets of Chaldeum, Bastion's Keep and the foothills of Mount Arayat, and finally the high heavens themselves. Let's go ahead and speak with Oriel and bring our quest to an end.
The day is won. Diablo is vanquished, and all evil with him.
I fear we have not seen the last of the demons of the burning hells.
Time will tell.
Okay. I guess that's really it. Yeah, okay.
The day is won.
I fear...
Time.
So that's the end of the game. Like, do we get a finishing cinematic, maybe? Yeah, we do. Okay. Cool. Enjoy.
In the end, it was a mortal heart that saved 2 worlds from ruin and cast down the prime evil forever. shall stand together, angels and men, in the light of this glorious new dawn.
Congratulations! You've defeated Diablo 3. Greater challenges and epic items await you in the Nightmare difficulty. Alright, so that's gonna do it for this Let's Play series, Let's Play Diablo 3. I have to say, it was not what I was expecting. Not at all. I have fond memories of playing Diablo 2 and the Lord of Destruction expansion in the summer of, I think it was like 2000, 2001, something like that. I spent the whole summer playing it. I never got tired of it. The atmosphere was incredible. The PvP was infuriating. You know, climbing up the ladder, playing in different classes and going on down the skill tree, building your character. There were so many cool items that dropped, stuff like that. This game was a very different experience. I feel like if you want to, the best way to enjoy this game isn't really to treat it like an RPG. In terms of the role-playing elements, they're minimal at best. The story, I have to say, was a pretty big disappointment, pretty lackluster, a series of checkboxes and unimaginative plot twists, paper-thin characters who didn't grow or learn anything. Plenty of plot holes, too, like the thing I was harping on the whole game about, why doesn't our character remember the past 3,000 years if she's a Nephilim? And, like, why did Leah instantly dismiss everything that her uncle had to say? And, you know, I think right now there's some problems with the loot system, but here's the good news, right? Blizzard really cares about its customers, and I'm sure they're not happy with the reception the game's gotten. So I think they'll be working very hard over the next year to improve the game, add patches, tweak the items, tweak the balance, buff some of the lesser used skills to make them more viable. And if you think about the one part of the game that's really good, it's the gameplay itself, the smooth, polished action of fighting hordes and hordes of monsters. In the best parts of the game, I was, you know, kind of struggling and running around and escaped by the skin of my teeth. Got down to the lower end of the health bar a couple times. I have to say the difficulty here was really, really low. You know, I didn't have to farm at all. I didn't have to really work very hard to get items that were good enough to beat this difficulty level. You know, I found a build that works for me and spent the whole game, well, most of the game with it too. So there wasn't a lot that encouraged me to experiment with my different skills and stuff. And I think they really made the first part of the first difficulty level too easy. I think the scaling is a little off because from what I've heard, it remains that way pretty much up until Inferno. And then even then, there's just these huge brick wall barriers, the gear checks that are hard to get past. So hopefully they'll work on the difficulty of the various levels too. You know, I probably am not going to be playing through personally the remainder of the difficulty levels on this game. I don't feel like I necessarily want to play for that reason. But you might, and you might really enjoy the game, and you know, you might not be all that interested in the story. But for me, this was not what I was hoping for. It was kind of a disappointment, the game as a whole. You know, the previous games, you would get some set items, you'd get some legendary items. They might not be great, but they would give you something to work for, you know. And I played through the whole thing, you know, 25-hour playthrough, with about 25 hours on the other characters that I tried out, the different classes. Here in normal difficulty, didn't see a single set item, didn't see a single legendary item, and all the random items that I got, you know, some of them were nice, some of them were upgrades for me, and I liked the stuff that I had, because even though the difficulty was low, you still want to build a nice set and try and figure out some tactics and figure out how to play the game so that you don't die. Yeah, there was no really great items. Nothing that dropped that I was like, wow, that's an amazing, phenomenal item. I could build a whole character around that one item, you know. And that stuff kind of happened more often. At least my memories of it happening more often in Diablo 2, as well as the atmosphere. The atmosphere in the game. I don't know. A lot of people complained about the cartoony look and feel and the bright colors and everything, and I kind of have to agree. You know, I said this before. You know, in the previous game, like there's that sense of tension, which was just missing for the whole game here. You know, there was nothing that was really you couldn't see, you couldn't squint at the screen. Go, what the hell is that? Oh my God, it's coming for me! You know, nothing leaping out of shadows. So the game really, I felt, lacked atmosphere. Everything except the actual gameplay itself was pretty lackluster. You know, maybe it was meant to appeal to more of a World of Warcraft market. I don't know what they were thinking. But it all didn't really come together, and maybe it's just one of those cases where that's what happens. You know, sometimes, even if you have the best of intentions, you put huge amounts of effort and talent into it, and each piece on its own seems like, oh, this is going to be pretty cool. You put it together, and it all kind of falls apart. It doesn't work right. It's like, you know, you could have the best actors in the world, but if you put them together in a cast, they may not have chemistry. They may not put on a good production, or make a good movie. So, you know, there were some good things. You know, there were a couple fun moments. There is a real joy of kind of mulling through huge swarms of enemies, and you know, some of the lore books are interesting. There were little tidbits there, but really the game, the story at least, it just had no depth. The characters had no depth. Even the stuff they added to the lore had no real depth. It was all kind of dusted on slapdash, you know, to say, hey, no, it's a role-playing game. It's got this stuff, you know, it's Diablo. It's got ties into these other games and this lore and stuff. It's almost like, you know, rather than thinking about the world behind it, the guy kind of came up with a fairly generic story with some baddies and some twists and stuff, fairly obvious twists, and then kind of went to the Diablo wiki and plucked something out and stuck it in, and went to the next Diablo wiki and plucked something out and stuck it in. It just, it didn't all come together for me, at least. So fortunately, I have plenty of games to play next. I've just spent the last 7 days farming the Steam summer sale, and I picked up a whole bunch of really cool stuff. I'm thinking, though, that I need to change the way I do these things. This Let's Play format, I don't know if it works for me. You know, I don't know if anybody's actually watching it on YouTube, and I feel like I'm alienating people who come into my channel live. So I think the next game I record, I'm going to try something a little bit of a hybrid. I'm going to do a Let's Play live where, you know, I'll try and follow the chat as much as possible, announce viewer questions or comments that are entertaining and that I want to have a conversation with them, and then reply and have an ongoing conversation as I walk through the Let's Play. So I'm going to try that. We'll see how it goes. You know, with all the work that I'm going to put into that, I'm not sure about the episode format. You can't really make highlights or upload stuff larger than 2 hours from Twitch to YouTube, so 2 hours would be the outside limit. But I might do like two-hour sessions of Let's Play Live. You know, Josue presents Let's Play Amnesia Live, or Let's Play The Witcher Live, or something like that. We'll see if it translates to the YouTube format. It may fail there, but I really want to be able to have more of an interaction with my viewers. My loyal viewers, I've got like 3 or 4 left who still come and watch. I don't blame them. This game was not my best work. I didn't really get excited and jazzed about it. I didn't have any nerdgasms like I did in Skyrim, which was my first Let's Play. But on the plus side, given that I no longer have the limit on my YouTube channel, I can upload 2-hour episodes if I feel like it. And we're going to get a chance to you know, show respect for the entire development team and make it all the way through the credits here at the end of the game, at the end of the Nightmare difficulty. I'm just kind of straining for stuff to talk about now. But I guess I'll get a drink real quick while this credits scroll, and I finish out the last episode here, having killed Diablo and saved the world. You know, Rattle the Witch Doctor, the Nephilim, did what she came to do. The spirits were legit. They brought her to the top of the arch, the crystal arch at the high heavens, the silver spire, and defeated Diablo. You know, he tried to bring us down into the shadow terror realm, but we defeated him there, returned up to the top, avoided his hideous attacks, and slew the primeval once and for all. So he's done. You know, the heavens are restored. Sanctuary is safe. And Tyrael is now the human incarnation of wisdom, advisor to the high heavens, and hopefully primevals are gone for good. And you know, if there is a Diablo 4, it'll be interesting to see how they bring him back, or whether they even regard this game as canon. But I think the worst thing, probably the worst thing about this game was the ignominious and pointless and cheap death of Deckard Cain, the mainstay of the series, who then provided lore for us through the whole game. So I don't know. I think that was a mistake. I realized they wanted to transfer some power and some agency to Leah, but then they didn't really do anything with it, and his death was so terrible. I really think that was like, other things can be fixed. You know, the weakness of the story. Maybe they could tighten it up with some changes to the scripting and some more forced, you know, lore drops so that you don't miss stuff all the time if you don't go looking for it. But then I know there are other players, you know, the hardcore players, the guys who are in Inferno or whatever, who've been playing for 300 hours. They hate the story and they hate the interruption. So maybe some way to kind of, you know, toggle it on or off or something. I don't know. They have plenty of time to go back and patch it and add features, and they definitely will. That's one thing they're good about. I don't know how they're going to deal with the auction house controversy and the indisputable in my eyes fact that they reduced drops and made the game less fun in order to funnel people into the auction house. You know, I don't want to buy somebody else's drop. I want to get my own drop. I think, you know, maybe they say they were trying to combat piracy, but there's, you know, there's still pirates playing the game cracked at, you know, day one at launch. There's still gold farmers everywhere. All the stuff that they put in to supposedly combat that has really done very little but piss off the gamers, the people, the legitimate customers. And I wish these companies would figure that out. You know, I know it's not the developers too, it's the publishers. And it's old men who are used to making money for doing nothing, getting indignant about a few, you know, percentage of people stealing the game. You know, if you alienate all your customers, like, you know, I do everything possible to avoid buying games from EA because they're the worst publisher in gaming. You know, they're doing this thing now where they're like getting on the pro LGBT side, and more power to them. That's a good move, but I think it's a cynical one, and I think you still treat your customers like shit. And I'm not buying any of your games if I can unless it's something I absolutely have to play. But like, you know, I was going through Xbox Live last night thinking, you know, I'd like to buy a racing game. And there were like 6 games from EA. I was like, I'm not even going to watch the videos. I'm not going to look at the screenshots. I'm not going to read the descriptions. I'm not interested in finding out what these games are about because EA, I think, is a bad actor in the industry, and they make really terrible decisions, and they alienated me, and they you know, they make the gaming industry a worse place. So, I mean, you know, I get that this is Blizzard Entertainment. They're a much better company. I have much more respect for them. And I feel like this game wasn't a deliberate slap in the face. It was just kind of one of those things where, you know, people had ideas, they tried something, they experimented, and for me at least, it didn't work out. But, you know, it's 2 different things. I hope that Blizzard lives up to my expectations and spends the next year and a half really patching this out, making it more fun, responding to the community's concerns. And I think they will. You know, I think if you have patience, a year from now, this will be a much more entertaining and much more fun game. You know, there are certain things they probably won't be able to fix. You know, you can't rewrite the entire story. You can't rewrite the dialogue and everything. But, you know, they have a good base to start from, the engine and the game mechanics. I would hope, actually, that they would add another class to bring people back after they've done, you know, some work on the more basic stuff. But we'll see what happens. You know, maybe they'll do an expansion. Maybe they'll do some DLC. Man, there's a whole lot of people involved in making a game. You got to give these people credit. Like they did, you know, even though it's not a great game, even if it's, you know, not the game of the year or whatever, these people still put in a lot of effort to make a highly polished, graphically impressive, smoothly running game with, you know, a lot of complicated architecture underneath it, and all the different parts of the enterprise that supported the actual coding and, you know, development of art assets and things like that, the administration, the finance people. These people all put a lot of work into making great games for us, and if this one didn't work out too well, we still owe them the respect, having played through the game, of watching the whole credits. And it's one of the things I feel really bad about in my Skyrim Let's Play that I did previously, was I didn't watch all the credits to the end. So I'm going to let this run. I'm going to get a drink because I've been talking for 2 hours and I'm thirsty. But I'll be back in a second. Okay. Looks like they're interested. I've got a couple viewers here. Satek79. Anybody who watches this on YouTube will probably see his comments were the only comments and thumbs up that I had on this Let's Play. It's the only person who was watching it. So he's in here. He says he picked up The Witcher as well and is hoping that I play it. And he likes the idea of the hybrid Let's Play. Forums asking about, let's see, Sniper Elite. I haven't played that game, but I did think that the discount wasn't very impressive. It was still like $25. So I would say if you're interested in it, like wait for next year's summer sale and hope it goes down 75% or something. Because I bought a bunch of games that most people had already played. I got like 10 games for $80. And most of them were like blockbuster titles that have been around for a couple years, like Borderlands 1, Fallout New Vegas, The Witcher. I got a bunch of stuff real cheap because I hadn't played it before. I didn't buy it when it was like full price because I was like, well, I've got too much other stuff to do. Like it took me 80 hours and like 4 months to get through the Let's Play for Skyrim. This thing is clocking in more around 25 hours or 26 hours, I think, for the whole thing. This I did much faster because I did 2 hours a night. So this came down to this took me about a month, Diablo 3, to get through the Let's Play. Yeah. Satek also mentioned the cutscenes in this game were amazing. Yeah, I agree. I think they probably have a whole separate team that does that, and they're very, very good at what they do. And since it's such a contained format, like you're just going to watch that, and they had so long to work on it, I'm not surprised. The cutscenes were amazing. We're bumping up on the 2-hour limit here. It's 9:25 here, and at 9:27 I hit the 2-hour mark on my my VOD on Twitch TV, and unfortunately I can't upload anything longer than that to YouTube. So hopefully we're getting close to the end of these. No, we're not. We're getting close to the end of these credits. But anybody who gets cut off, I apologize. Respect for making the game and for doing all your hard work. But unfortunately, technology sometimes doesn't allow us to do everything we'd absolutely want to do, and there is a hard 2-hour limit on uploads to YouTube. So it's probably going to get cut off. Yeah. So and special kudos to the cutscene teams. They were the only ones who really made me go, oh, wow, that's friggin' awesome. So, yeah, good job, cutscene guys. And it looks like we're just about out of time here on this final episode. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm really hopeful that if you didn't enjoy this, if I spent too much time whining and whinging and complaining, hopefully the next game I play will be much more interesting reactions. We'll see what it turns out to be, what I end up doing. Special thanks to all these people, all the family members, I'm guessing, of the teams. Anybody who gets cut off again, I'm sorry, we are out of time. That's 2 hours. That's the end of it. So thanks for tuning in, everybody.